Hey everybody, and welcome back to Never Alone. So we're back. We're back. So substance lifestyle. Let's do it.
In Arctic Alaska, hunting is a really important part of life. It's not just about going and shooting something, it's about going and putting food on the table. But more importantly, subsistence hunting isn't just about the insular family unit, it's about feeding the whole community. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about subsistence hunting in Alaska is that people go out and they'll go get, fish, or they'll get a caribou, and they'll get, seals and whales. And one of the first things they'll do is they'll say, oh, I need to take this to the elders. This isn't just about one individual surviving or one family surviving, it's about the whole community.
We didn't just go out and kill and put in a freezer. It's like a ritual that I learned from my parents.
It's all about relationship. I don't know. I think there's a lot of camaraderie involved, and just being out on the land or being out on the ocean. It's like getting back in tune.
I'd rather be out there. To me, once I go out there, it's the world that I learn from.
That's beautiful, and that's so true. Putting back into the community. That's why I like ideas like a community pantry, a community garden. Community pantry. I was watching because my girlfriend is into some reality TV shows, a lot of reality TV shows, and one of the ones that she had watched at one point was the Super Couponers. And one really cool idea that I saw on that show was the Super Couponers who did the super couponing and used it to have a community pantry that everybody paid into or gave them money to do the super couponing. They took that money, they got supplies, and then whenever somebody from the community needed something like paper towels or cereal, they would come to the community pantry and take what they need. Key phrase in that sentence is what they need. It's not like I want you to do super couponing and you go and get like 18 plasma screen TVs, high definition TVs, and I take like 5 of them because I want it for my house. No, it's like I need toiletries, I need shampoo, I need cereal, we need milk, something like something like that. Maybe not non-perishables, but I mean maybe not perishables, but non-perishables most definitely. We need rice, beans, stuff like that. And I thought that was a fantastic idea. And I'm not going to lie, the food in that clip, the meat that she was cutting with that really cool looking knife type of thing, I don't know what that's called. I don't think they've said it, looked really good. So, that was cool.
Now we spend all our time out in nature. You get very intimate with the world. And over time, if you're living that life, you start to sense that everything has a spirit. There's a consciousness in everything. Everything is alive. If everything is alive, then we want to respect it. And if we're going to use it, we want to use it respectfully.
What I try to tell my nephews and nieces, you love to hunt, you have to take care of the animals that you catch, preparing the food and eating the food that you catch.
Water provides you. The ice brings you life. It provides all those things that you need to be a part of your life.
That was something I grew up with. I grew up respecting the animals. I grew up respecting the land, and that, to me, that is why we as an Iñupiaq culture, as an Iñupiaq people, is why we're so successful.
Truer words. I don't know what much else I can add to that, but I'm most certainly glad that they are hammering that point home. I am.
I think most central to the ideology of the Iñupiaq is the idea of sharing.
Being able to feed the community, feed others. That's why we hunt. You know, in the old days, that's what you needed to survive. You know.
The sharing is important because it's how the community survives together collectively.
We just give. That's how I grew up. That's the way I'm always going to be. Because of who we are, we always think about other people first.
If our people didn't share in the old days, we wouldn't have survived in this harsh, climate, environment.
That's very true. And even as far as today's standards, you can't survive alone. If a child is born and you leave that child without touching or communicating with anyone soon after birth, it's going to die. Even if you feed it, it's going to die without the touch of others. Community is a very big thing. And even if you have individuals who enjoy living on their own, especially in like major cities, a city is a community in and of itself. It may be individuals, but their individual survival is based off of others. Even if you say something like, I don't like to live amongst other people, everyone else plays a role in your life, whether directly or indirectly. Whether you sit in your apartment or you're home all day and you only go out to go to the store, well, you need people to not only staff the items in the store, but to bring the food to the location, to grow the food, to catch the animals, to kill and package the animals. So it is a giant community that we live in, and globalization has really brought that home as far as bringing people closer together through technology. Don't let me get on a spiel. I can just talk all day.
Big Timid, Little Timid, and King Island. And in those three islands are the stepping stones to get to America.
So King Island is this absolutely beautiful place off the coast of Alaska. And if you can imagine being on this really kind of rocky island that kind of shoots up from the water to these cliffs, and then all of a sudden you see these stilts, and then you look up and there are these houses.
They were built on the cliff up high because of the ice. Being an island in the Bering Sea, you have ice that's being pushed by the winds onto the island. So it's going to pile up 50, 60 feet high. Structures are still there today, and people have returned to King Island. It's a growing community as the people return back to their island.
Wow. I couldn't do it because that kind of living fills me with apprehension because you live on stilts. And what happens if the stilts are damaged or something happens to a house above, that it just careens down into the houses below, and then all you have is just jagged rocks and ocean. But I admire the people who live on that island for doing that. So, back to the action. Whoa. Alright. I just went to check out some stuff. My dear, you stay right there. Okay, guess not. Oh, I missed. I just opened up after speaking so eloquently. And I was actually glad I had the opportunity to speak. Because most of the time when you play these video games, like, and you're just kind of like in the moment, and you don't have the opportunity to properly articulate yourself the way that you would prefer. Oh, I was supposed to jump at that point. I didn't see the spikes. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought it crushed the fox, too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Masterfully parkour. Okay, this is getting old. All right. It's just a little success. There it is. Are you gonna spike me? Yep. All right. This part is a little bit more difficult. than I initially gave it to. Nope, I see you, clever devil. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. That was horrible. Don't spike me, bruh. Up and up. Up. No. Oh, I need to use the fox. Come hither. Come down. And come. Yeah. Ah, here we go. Up. There we go. What good is... Oh, he has to come down further. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. As soon as it rears all the way up, it's go time. Yeah. Nope. Well then. I know, Fox. I know. And I am at just as much of a loss as you are, my dear friend. Okay. So now I need to use a fox, and we need to come all the way. So now, just how in the world am I supposed to do this? Okay. And up. Oh! Got it, got it. That's an interesting mechanic. You know, it's not one that you would necessarily think about because you haven't had to use it thus far in the game. But, you know what? I give the creators credit. Got it. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's stuck on the ice. Alright. Come on, Fox. But you know, yeah, I do give the creators credit for creating something new. For having a new dynamic that you have to learn how to use. Come on. No! Death. This is much harder than it looks. Much harder than it looks. Because you can get the timing down and still get killed by that little nub up there. Up, up. Up. Come on, come on. Nope. Okay. I survived. I lived. Okay. I see you. Up. Got it. Alright. Okay. So, back with the Arctic Fox. Okay, and I'm above danger now. Yep. And
Mayok tuwa kaniyalakam kanganon Iñupiaq. Nibiak siya karualuk isumiksok surukraute lamenik.
Can we see his face? Oh, wow.
Tigilik ko niya ako Iñupiaq ulimaw ta. Isumarok. Nalunay chok. Agan at pangaras eh.
That's cool. Uh-oh. Hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh. Come on. Yep. Just keep going. And boom. I don't even know what she is. Oh no. And she's dead. Okay, so I gotta wait for him to uh-oh. No, she's gonna die. It's a weird checkpoint that they have me at right here. Alright, whatever. And death. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna die. Knew it. If I didn't get to her on the first jump, she was going to die. Alright. Boom, baby. Alright, Fox, bring it down. Hey, pay attention. Yep, let's ride out. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Got it. Alright. What did I do? Oh, I see. Yeah. That wasn't it. Okay. Oh. 4 new insights to watch. My goodness, that was crazy. Well, let's see.
Akpalera magtikinyak tua ulimaudak pak. Tiyumang ulimaudak pak akralik tuk nat kayakatahutik.
And she was dead.
Iñupasum malikatalo ka angulait ka ukilavlune.
Away he went with the Adazi as the big man shoveled the snow, creating blizzard after blizzard. However, the big man soon saw him as he grabbed the Adazi and ran off with it. So it's interesting how the ones who are narrating the story are saying that it was a girl who did this, where the one who seems Robert, who seems to be Robert Cleveland, who seems to be telling the story in the text in between sections, is saying that it was a male character who did it. So, all right, there's going to be more. I thought that was going to be the finale. She was going to have some kind of parlay with the big ice giant, as it was. But let me see. Reading the Weather. That's the one that was the newest one. I don't think I have that one just yet. I missed that one, but let's see what this one has.
With regard to the environment, the blizzards have been one of the key elements that have impacted the survival of people, especially in the hard winter. We know a blizzard is coming when the moon is starting to get fuzzy. We also look at the stars. When the stars are twinkling fast, we know a storm is approaching. We look to the clouds in the sky to give us a direction the storm is coming from. We learn this as children by observing weather on a daily basis.
Oh, now that's just cool. So I think that's a really good note to end on, and we'll pick up the adventure in the next video. Manslayer has been taken care of. He fell into the ice, and he either died of hypothermia. I think he begun to get hypothermic and then drowned. So he is dead. So now it's just the Iceman, and I'm running with the Adaze, which is going to be the next thing. And I guess we got to take out this ice giant to stop the blizzard. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining me. I know there was a little like skipping there. But thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, mash that like button like there's no tomorrow and share the video with the world. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I am The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.